In 1981, two of the world's biggest stars were recording a hit in London. During a break, Paul McCartney showed Michael Jackson a thick binder containing the rights to thousands of songs. He explained that music publishing was the ultimate way to make money. But did McCartney realize he was handing his friend the keys to his own legacy? This conversation sparked what would become the most famous business deal in music history. To understand why this deal mattered, we first need to define music publishing. When a song is played on the radio used in a movie or covered by another artist, the owner of the publishing rights gets paid. It is the ultimate passive income stream. Before 1985, artists often lost control of these rights to massive corporations. Paul McCartney had experienced this firsthand with the Beatles catalog, which was then owned by a company called ATV. He advised Michael to invest in songs because, unlike a physical tour, a catalog works while you sleep. Jackson took this advice literally. He didn't just want to buy songs, he wanted the songs. This set the stage for a financial maneuver that would shock the industry and change the power balance between artists and labels forever. By 1984, the ATV catalog, which included 251 Beatles songs, was up for sale. The price was staggering, nearly $50 million. Most advisors told Michael it was too risky. They argued he was overpaying for a library of old music. Even his attorney warned him against it. But Michael was insistent. He famously told his team, "You can't put a price on a catalog like this. It's the greatest music ever written." In 1985, he finalized the purchase for $47.5 million. The music world was stunned. Paul McCartney felt betrayed, seeing his friend own the rights to his life's work. However, from a business perspective, Jackson had secured a gold mine. But was it just about the money? Or was it a strategic move to gain leverage in an industry that rarely favored the creator? Michael didn't just sit on the catalog. He used it as a financial engine. A few years later, he merged ATV with Sony Music to create Sony ATV Publishing. This move allowed him to retain 50% ownership while receiving a massive cash payout. He then used the catalog as collateral, a guarantee for loans to fund his business expansions. By the time he passed away, the value of the catalog had skyrocketed into the billions. It wasn't just a collection of songs, it was a global empire. This strategy showed other artists that they could be more than just performers. They could be their own banks. The catalog became his most powerful piece of leverage in every negotiation that followed. Today, the legacy of that 1985 deal continues to support Michael Jackson's estate and his children. In 2016, Sony purchased the remaining half of the catalog from the estate for $750 million. It is a masterclass in long-term financial planning. By understanding the value of intellectual property, Michael transformed himself from a pop star into a corporate titan. He proved that an artist's greatest asset isn't just their voice, it is the ownership of their creations. This deal remains the gold standard for celebrity investments, providing a blueprint for how to turn creative success into generational wealth. But the question remains, would modern music look the same if Michael hadn't taken that risk? Michael Jackson's business savvy changed the music industry forever. His story reminds us that talent is only half the battle. Ownership is the other half. If you found this deep dive into music history helpful, please subscribe to the channel for more educational insights into the business of legends. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next video.